Welcome to Climb English. Today we'll listen to a beautiful story that will help you improve your English. Make sure to relax, listen closely, and enjoy the story. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new story. Once upon a time, there was a kind man who lived in a small village. He had a gentle wife and a little baby girl named Anna. The family was happy, and the man loved his wife and daughter very much. But one day, his wife became sick. No one could help her, and soon she died. The man was very sad, but he needed someone to take care of his daughter. So after some time, he married again. His new wife had a daughter too. The girls grew up together like sisters. Anna was quiet, kind, and beautiful. She helped around the house and listened to her father. But the new wife did not love Anna. She only cared about her own daughter. The woman gave her daughter nice clothes and sweet food, but she gave Anna nothing, not even a kind word. Anna worked hard every day. She cleaned the house, washed the clothes, and brought water from the well. She never complained. But her stepmother never said thank you. She gave Anna old, torn clothes to wear and left her the small, cold part of the house to sleep in. Her own daughter, Clara, did nothing all day. She sat in the sun and played with her hair, but her mother gave her soft dresses and golden shoes. Every night, Clara ate meat and sweet cakes. Anna ate rice and drank plain water. The stepmother always looked at Anna with cold eyes. She was jealous. Anna was beautiful, even in rags. Clara was not. Her face was sharp, her voice was loud, and her heart was lazy. But the stepmother didn't care. She only wanted Clara to be happy. She hated Anna more each day. One morning, the stepmother looked at Clara and smiled. "My dear," she said, "you are almost a woman. It's time to find you a husband, a good husband, a rich one. You must go to the market today. Wear your best dress and your gold necklace. Walk slowly. The young men will see you, and they will fall in love." Anna heard her words. Her heart sank. No one ever thought about her future. No one ever asked what she wanted. She just kept working. Anna's father heard his wife and said, "Anna should go too. She is old enough. She might find a husband." The stepmother smiled, but her smile was not kind. "Of course," she said. But in her heart she was angry. "Why should anyone want that girl?" she thought. "I want a husband only for Clara." Anna came to her stepmother and said softly, "May I go to the market too? My father said I should, but I don't have a dress. This one is too old and it's torn. May I borrow a better one?" Her stepmother laughed. "A new dress for you? Do you think I'm made of gold? Wear what you have. Clara is waiting." So Anna and Clara walked to the market. Clara wore a clean white dress. Her gold necklace shone in the sun. Anna walked beside her in old shoes and a brown dress with holes in it. Her head was down and her hands were empty. The market was busy. People were selling fruit, cloth, and fresh fish. Young men stood near the well, laughing and talking. One of them saw Anna. He stopped. His friends stopped too. They all looked at her. "That girl," the young man said. "She's beautiful." They walked over to the sisters. Then they began to sing. "We say no to the girl with gold and fine clothes. We say yes to the one with the kind eyes and broken shoes." Clara was angry. She pulled Anna's hand and whispered, "We're going home. Right now." The young men watched as the two girls turned away. The one with kind eyes looked back once, then disappeared into the crowd. When they reached home, the stepmother rushed out. "Well?" What happened? Clara crossed her arms. The young men were fools. They sang to Anna, not to me, even though I wore the best dress, even though I looked perfect. What? The stepmother shouted. That's not right. Don't worry, my sweet Clara. Next time, we'll do things differently. You will wear Anna's clothes, and she will wear yours. Let's see who they sing to then. The next week, the girls returned to the market. This time, Anna wore the white dress and gold necklace. Clara wore Anna's old brown dress. Her feet hurt in the broken shoes, and her face was red from the heat. The same young men were waiting. When they saw Anna, their eyes lit up. The leader smiled and began to sing again. Not the one with the frown and the torn dress. No, we want the girl with the gentle heart and shining smile. The young man stepped forward. He looked at Anna. Who is your father? Where is your house? I want to speak with your family. I want to make you my bride. Anna said nothing. Her hands trembled. Clara stood behind her, her face burning with shame. The two girls walked home. Anna's heart was full of wonder, but Clara's was full of anger. When they arrived, the stepmother was waiting. Well, what happened? Clara spoke through clenched teeth. They chose her again. The boys sang for her, and the most handsome one, he said he wants to marry her. The stepmother's face turned white, then red. She slammed her hand on the table. That girl will bring us nothing but trouble, she said. I don't want her in this house. She takes everything that should belong to you. That night, she whispered to Clara, tomorrow, take her to the forest. Tell her to gather branches for her wedding hut. When she climbs a tree, place slippery bark by the river. In the evening, send her to fetch water. She will fall. She will drown. And then she will be gone. The next morning, the two girls went into the forest. Anna hummed softly as she climbed a tall tree and began cutting branches. She was thinking of the kind young man and the way he looked at her. Clara ran to the river and placed smooth pieces of bark near the edge. Then she came back and shouted, Anna, come down! My mother wants water! Hurry! Anna climbed down, left the branches on the ground, and ran toward the river with her pot. She didn't see the bark. Her foot slipped. She cried out. Then she fell into the water. The river was deep. A dark shape moved below. It was a demon. He reached up and grabbed her. You are mine now, he said with a terrible smile. You will never leave this place again. The next day, Anna's father came home. He had been away, buying goods in another town. He smiled as he entered the house, but no one smiled back. Where's Anna? He asked. Where's my daughter? The stepmother shrugged. She went out, she said. And she didn't come back. Maybe she ran away. Ran away? The man said, his face full of worry. Why would she do that? I don't know, the woman answered quickly. She didn't say anything. Later that day, the young man from the market came to the house. He had flowers in his hand and hope in his heart. I've come to speak with Anna's family, he said. I want to ask for her hand. The stepmother opened the door just a little. She's not here, she said coldly. She went out and didn't return. The young man stepped back. But she promised. She was going to be my bride. That night, Anna's father could not eat. He could not drink. He sat by the window, staring at the dark sky. His wife said, Eat, husband. Drink something. Anna will return soon. But he shook his head. I won't eat. I won't drink. I want my child. I want my Anna. Call for her then, she said. She might hear you. So the woman went to the river and called out, "Anna, your father is waiting. He will not eat or sleep. Come home." And from deep in the water a voice answered, soft and sad, "My mother is dead, and you were not my mother. You pushed me into the river. You wanted me gone. Tell my father to eat and drink. He has lost his daughter." The stepmother walked home slowly. Her face was pale, her hands were shaking. When she entered the house, her husband stood up. "Well?" he asked. "Where is Anna? What did she say?" "She refused to come," she said. "She said she doesn't care. She said to tell you to eat and drink. She doesn't want to see you." The man looked at her for a long time. His eyes were filled with pain. "You're lying," he said at last. "You've done something. Tell me the truth. Bring my daughter back." The woman said nothing. She turned away. But word had already spread. The girls from the village had heard the father's cries. They went to the river together and called out, "Anna, we are your friends. We are your sisters. Please come back. Your father is waiting. He is sick with sadness." A voice rose from the river. "I cannot come. My father's wife brought me here to take my life. I slipped and fell, and now a demon holds me under the water. Tell my father to forget me." The village girls returned and told the father everything. He sat in silence. But the young man, the one who loved her, could not forget. Every day he thought of Anna. One day, he was walking by the river with his father's cattle when he saw a pale face beneath the surface. He ran to the edge. "Anna, is that you?" And slowly, she rose from the water. The young man reached into the water and helped Anna up. Her skin was cold, and her hair floated across the surface like dark silk. He wrapped his coat around her trembling shoulders and carried her to the shore. Anna's voice was soft and hoarse. "He will come for me," she whispered. The young man nodded. "I will protect you," he promised, his eyes full of hope. Behind them, the dark shape of the river demon snarled, its claws scraping against the bank. But the young man stood firm. He shouted to the villagers who had gathered nearby, "Bring firewood and torches! We must drive the demon away!" Soon, the river bank glowed with flames. The demon howled and slipped back into the water. The firelight danced on the river's surface, chasing away the darkness. Once the demon was gone, the villagers helped Anna to her feet and wrapped her in warm blankets. Anna looked at the young man who loved her and smiled with tears in her eyes. The villagers cheered softly. The young man spoke. "Anna, will you be my wife?" She nodded, her heart full of joy and relief. The villagers celebrated with them, and the father, watching from home, wept with happiness. With time, Anna and her bridegroom married under the watchful glow of the full moon. They built a small house by the river, where they lived in peace and love. Anna's gentle heart and brave spirit had saved them all, and their story reminded everyone that true beauty shines from within.